Good afternoon, everyone. I was fully on mute. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Gloria Kitchen, and I would like to welcome you to the Great African American Read-In, featuring 28 of our phenomenal authors, Black authors who are reading children's books created and designed especially for you to enjoy. So I would like to introduce my host, Mr. Kyrie Denby.
Hey y'all, I'm here and I'm excited to have my friend and this awesome lady that I met when I moved to Louisville. She do everything, y'all, sing, books, everything, podcast, YouTube, teach, everything. I just can't wait to hear this awesome book and talk with her some more. Miss Jocelyn, I know you gonna want to hear some of this. I know you gonna want it. So go ahead, Miss Jocelyn. Won't you greet the people?
Hey everybody! hey!
Yes.
Well, thank you, Miss Julia. We are ready for you. We are ready for you. Thank you very much for being here. You already got me all hyped up and everything. I'm just ready. Just ready.
Well, good evening, everybody. Hello. My name is Julia Royston. I own BK Royston Publishing, Royal Media and Publishing, and the writing and coaching community, the Book Business Bosses, where we help you get your message to the masses, turn your words into wealth, and you can be a book business boss. I'm also the host of Live Your Best Life, heard every Sunday morning at 10 a.m. on envision-radio.com. And tomorrow, February 16th, I launched the Book Business Boss podcast. So look for us, bookbusinessbosses.com, all that good stuff. So this is my favorite thing. I am launching the book and reading from my book, Jackie's Gift. Now, I don't know if you see any resemblance. I don't know. It might be a representation of my younger self, but I was supposed to be named Jackie, but my aunt named my cousin Jackie. So it turned into be a character in one of my books. So here we go. Meet Jackie Green. She has a mother, June, a father, Jesse Sr., and a brother named Jesse Jr. for short, JJ. When Jackie was born, she had a lot of issues. Her feet stuck out sideways. She had trouble with her hearing, too much wax. She had trouble speaking because her tongue always got in the way. She had trouble with her eyes because she couldn't see very far, so she had to wear glasses. Jackie is loving, fun, and has lots of friends in spite of her troubles at birth. One thing Jackie loved was music. Every day, Jackie would go down in the basement of her parents' house and listen to music over and over and over again. One day, when JJ came in from soccer practice, he passed the basement door and heard Jackie downstairs singing. He opened the door, sat on a step, out of sight, and listened. When Jackie went to school, she was good in all of her classes, but wasn't good in sports. She was always picked last. She didn't care. She just smiled, giggled, and just had fun. Her teacher, Ms. Camp, would always say, "Do your best, Jackie, and have fun." One day when Jackie's class was coming out of the cafeteria, Miss Smith, the school counselor, was putting up a big poster. The poster read, "Talent show next Friday in the cafeteria. Sign up, start tomorrow. Check in with your teacher, Jackie," Miss Smith said. Jackie smiled, but didn't mention anything to her friends. At the end of the school day, Miss Camp passed out the flyer that was a smaller version of the big poster outside the cafeteria. It said the same thing, talent show. Jackie reluctantly held up her hand to receive one and quickly put it in her backpack. When she got home, she put her backpack at the door, grabbed a snack, and went downstairs immediately to practice. When Mother got home, Jackie showed them all the smaller version of the talent show flyer. "I got the flyer for the talent show. Do you think I should participate?" "Do you want to participate?" Mother asked. "I want to, but I don't really think that I'm good enough for that yet," Jackie said. "Yes, you are. I've been listening," JJ said. "I agree. I heard you downstairs too," said Mother. "I agree too. From what I've heard, you sound wonderful," said Father. "That's it. Jackie should be in the talent show at school." The big day finally arrived. Jackie boarded the school bus with her cute dress, glasses to match, socks and Sunday shoes on. "You look nice, Jackie," the bus driver said. "Thank you, Mr. Jones," Jackie said as she went to her seat. Jackie rode the bus, very nervous and worried about the talent show. The entire school filled the cafeteria. When it was Jackie's turn, she opened the curtain and looked out at the audience to see her mother, father, and brother JJ to support and cheer her on. Jackie became even more nervous, but she knew she was ready. Miss Smith handed the microphone to Jackie and said, "You ready?" She smiled and gave Miss Smith the thumbs up. The music started and Jackie opened her mouth and right on cue sang the song perfectly. When Jackie finished, all the students and adults, including her family, stood and clapped for her performance. Miss Smith took the microphone from Jackie. "Wow, Jackie's got a real gift." At the end of the program, other adults came up to Jackie's parents to congratulate them. Even Miss King, the music teacher. "I'm going to have to pay more attention to Jackie and give her a solo in the upcoming pageant. She truly does have a gift." After Jackie's performance, the Green family went to the favorite pizza place. "All right, we've had great pizza so that mother didn't have to cook. What does my favorite gifted daughter want for a treat today?" "A double dip of ice cream, chocolate and chocolate chip." "Ice cream it is," father said. "Yes," said mother. "Yippee," said JJ as they dived their spoons into the ice cream dishes. And that's it. And the end. Jackie's gift. So do you have a gift? We all have a gift. There's a gift inside of each one of us. No matter how old or no matter how young you are, there's a gift inside of you. It's given from God up above, but you got to activate it and use your gift. I'm Julia Royston. I hope you've enjoyed it.
Come on, hallelujah. Come on.
Honey, they talk about Jesus that God ain't in schools. Whatever. Get on out of my school. I hope you enjoyed that. Yay!
I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the energy, and I could listen to your voice all day. It's just very like motivational and it's uplifting. So I really appreciate that. Thank you very much, Miss
You're
Julia.
welcome. You're welcome.
Kyra, he ready to talk. Go talk, Kyra. Talk. He
I'm gonna
ready.
give y'all a chance.
He ready. Go ahead, Miss Jocelyn.
I enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And like you said, it's the energy in your voice, and the moral to the story was really, really nice. So, and then I think about when I used to be in talent shows and stuff like that, that really helped to pull out gifts with kids. So I really enjoyed the read.
Thank you.
And love your voice.
Thank you. Now, if you can imagine, I had a horrible speech impediment when I was a child. Yeah. I had to take speech my first and second grade in school. So, it would have been horrible to listen to me read and stumbling over my words. So I always credit my parents for that. And I credit my mother because that's exactly the way she read every book to us every night as a child. It was always over the top, but we were running and jumping and it's amazing we ever got to sleep, but that's the way she read to me. And believe you me, Kyrie knows when you teaching public school kids, you better stand on your head. You got to get pom-poms, you got a wig, shoes, whatever it takes to keep their attention. And so, I really enjoy the story because I wrote it, but then I also enjoy captivating the kids for the love of reading, as well as hopefully they see themselves in the stories as well.
Yeah. And that Jocelyn is early childhood, so she knows
the little ones. Oh yeah.
Running
yeah.
And
Praise the Lord. Woo! God bless you.
But yes, I'm just so excited about this because I heard when I first moved to Louisville, I heard the name Miss Julia Royston. If you write books, you gotta go to Miss Julia. And like, I've called her and asked for advice for different things. And you know, Miss Royston is just awesome, awesome, awesome. I've taken I think I took one of your classes. I'm gonna take some more whenever you get them going.
And in your schedule, because you're busy too.
Oh, you know it. You know it.
I know it. I know it. I know it. So yeah.
Yeah. So Miss Julie is good. I took the 6-figure writers class. That's how. I'm getting there. Ain't it?
I know you are. I know you are. It's different, you know, because we are so personable and we like. And I, you know, as you well know, I travel a lot. I mean, 2019. I was on the West Coast, East Coast, and 2020, I was set to have a women's conference in London. So I had 75 people interested in going. So it was like, yes. Oh, yeah. And then COVID said no. And I'm like, what the world? Oh, you know, so I had a publishing client actually in London. So we had our tour guide already set. So it wasn't going to be hard. And I want a side trip to Paris and, you know, the whole 9 yards. And I'm retired. My husband's retired. Like, let's do this here.
Oh, that's the best way to be.
Yeah. Now, God said no. Sit right there in that big black chair and until I'm ready for you to go and travel the world. But otherwise, you know, I'm just doing my thing. So I enjoy the publishing process. I celebrate 13 years publishing this month. And so 300 books, and I've written 50 and yeah. So we've been doing it. Thank you so much. Thank you for the opportunity to speak to your audience and be on this platform. It's always an honor and a privilege. And Kyrie's always one of my favorites. So
yeah. Well, I'm glad to connect you with Gloria because Gloria wants to do what you want, what you do. That's what she wants children. I know Gloria. I ain't gonna tell your business, but she want to be like, that's how Children's Island. I'm telling you, girl, she wants Children's Island to have that publishing piece too.
Oh, so, okay. So Children's Island is currently just, you don't publish anybody else, you just publish you? Yes, okay. You're the second person today that said that. So we'll have to kind of put somebody else does the same thing. I need to do what you do.
Learn how to be a publisher.
Yeah, well, I mean, I have been wanting to do a publishing institute for a while for people. So out of the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses, let every word be established, is what the Bible says. So, so it's been 2 in the same day, not even in the same week. Oh, Holy Spirit, you must be talking to me. Okay, all right. So I guess I'll do that because I know that there are people who want to take their publishing to the next level to publish other people, but the what, the when, and the where, and the how was always with the issue. Okay, so I'll add you to my list, and maybe we'll do it second quarter. Is that good? First quarter is always so rough. Let's do it second quarter before summer. Let's just, it'll just be a couple hour masterclass thing. I'm not gonna try to hold you all day in the digital virtual online space. That's a little rough. Some people try to have conferences like 9 to 5. You're not in the virtual space.
Right.
No, we don't do it that
way. Who does that? Yeah, but people do.
I've seen some and they have not been very successful.
All day.
Like all day. I'm like, churches are having troubles with that too, because they want to have the 2.5 hour, 3 hour. I'm like, no, boo. It just don't work like that. You got to scale it back to hold people's attention, So that's just my soapbox and my sidebar. So Miss Jocelyn, do you write?
No, ma'am. I don't write books, but I write trainings. I'm a trainer, so but I want to publish my books and get them my trainings and so forth. For teachers.
Yes. I talked to somebody last week about the same thing, because there seems to be an issue, especially with early childhood curriculum and all of that. Is it because they're not taking into account culture and diversity, or?
Definitely, that's my specialty in culture and diversity. And so I want to bring that to the forefront to create resources and curriculums that are based upon multiculturalism. So that is definitely something that is a hot button, and that's something that's my niche to do that. Yes, ma'am.
So two things. Either whether you get a manual folder or your digital folder, just start putting those materials together. That's
Yes,
the
ma'am.
that's the biggest hint I could give you. You just have to start where you start, because when you don't find it, you need to create it. Creatives create. So if you don't have what you need to create what you need, and then and then move forward with that, and then give me a call when you're ready. But so we can
Okay.
see the different avenues for you to not only publish it but promote it, because that's going to be your biggest thing, being on the inside of an organization and then publishing on the outside, because that I don't know how that works where the state you're in. Kentucky, that's really kind of frowned upon. But it's, for other states it may not be a big deal. It
Okay.
just all depends on where you are.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. I
You're
definitely will get going on that and call you up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's like anything else. I mean, I don't even know who said it, but I think I heard it not too long ago. When you see something that is a need and something that needs to happen and it's not there, then it's designed for you to create it.
That's good. Yes.
Miss
Now
Julie, I
we
have
got
a
a wealth of knowledge right here today. But that brings me to what Jocelyn is doing this month. Say it, Jocelyn, girl, say it. Is
It's le more that's why. It's we're doing
self-love.
self.
She's talking about self-love. And so
Yeah.
that's why
Moi.
I brought up
Oh,
that
okay.
song.
So you need to put your email in the chat and I'll send you my song. You put
Yes,
your email
ma'am.
in the chat and I'll
Definitely.
talk about
Send
self-love
it to
for you.
me. Send it to me too.
I'll send it to you. Put your email in the chat and I'll send it to you. Okay. Yeah. Because
Miss.
right now I'm really kind of on I had thyroid surgery last fall, and so I'm kind of on a music hiatus. But I spread the love of my music continually, because right now I'm into books up to here, which is a good problem for me to have as a publisher. But yeah, I'll be sure and send it to you. Super excited about that.
Miss Julie, I have a question for you.
Uh-huh.
Someone left, well, Carla, I know Carla, so Carla mentioned, what is the name of your podcast?
It's the Book Business Bosses podcast. I haven't launched it yet. So follow me on social media. I do have a Facebook page for it. So go ahead and find that, the Book Business Bosses podcast. So it was a community, and now it is a mentorship, because I find people who self-publish, they don't have the benefits of somebody to walk them through the process, and my company does all of it. So if you want to self-publish and you say, Julia, I like your covers, can you do my covers? Or I don't know how to format, you pay me to format, I give you your documents and you can upload and self-publish. So right now I'm kind of wide open. That's the reason why, curriculum and all of that is fine by me. It doesn't have to be a full book. Whatever is moving literature and moving in the literary industry is what I do. So for someone who is first off interested in my podcast, so that's what you asked for first, go to my to Facebook. The Book Business Bosses podcast is a page that's there. Like that page, and then you'll be able to see everybody who comes up, and all the guests I'm going to have, and I'm launching tomorrow. And then also the Live Your Best Life is a business page that I have too as well. But yeah, I'm kind of wide open as far as that's concerned. And so the Book Business Bosses community and all of that is what I established for people who don't have signed contracts with me. If you have a signed contract with me, you get me. You already get to text and ask questions all the time because you paid me money. But people who have self-published, we can have conversations. And if you want stuff done a la carte, or you just want pieces of the process, or reach out to me and let's have a conversation at talkwithroyston.com, and then we can move forward. But that's primarily why I did the Book Business Bosses, is because for people ask me so many questions, and I'm like, excuse me. And so I have to have a community and a way to have access. Now, there is a fee and on all that good stuff for services that you want, but the conversation is free. So let's have a conversation and then we can move forward from that of what you do need and what you don't need.
Right. I remember from your class, I even told Gloria about that. When people want to know, ask how to do something, that mean money.
Oh yeah. If you,
I give you all
always
the
give the
free
what and the
information.
why. Yeah, the how, that's the price. How we gonna do it? And there's a different how price of if you want to know how to do it yourself or how to do it, I do it. So that's
Right.
even two different hows.
Right.
Whether you say how to I do it for you, or you want to learn on your own and do it on your own. That's two different hows. But the what and the why, we can do all day. But the how, yeah, that's like asking Colonel Sanders for the 11 herbs and spices.
Right.
Like not. But I mean, that's business, whatever business you're in. It didn't matter if you're making cookies or, or an architect building buildings. There's a fee that's associated with it in the business. And that was hard for me at first, given my background. And, I had to really learn more about that and how that worked. But 13 years, I got it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Miss Julia, so
You're welcome.
so much. I'm just, I'm over here. I'm a note taker.
Okay, no problem at all. No problem at all. Reach out to me, please. Talkwithroyston.com. I'll be happy to help in any way, shape, or form that I can. And if I can't help, I'll strive to point you in the direction of someone who can, because I think in this space, it's all about helping each other and boosting each other. And thank you for the opportunity to be on Children's Island. I really, really, really appreciate Kyrie. Thank you for Mr. Denby. Thank you so much for inviting me and bringing me into this arena. I really, really, really appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for joining. I really was like, Miss Julie probably ain't got time for us.
Well, it's like I've said, over and over again. And this is another little just hint for you. And I'm writing a book about doing business in the digital, online, and virtual space. That should be out by second quarter at least, because I really have got to get it done. But it's the more than pivoting. It's not temporary, but what if this is it for the long haul? What if we won't safely be able to go back into the in-person space? What if we don't feel comfortable enough doing that? So how are we going to continue to move businesses forward in the space that we have now in the virtual and online and digital space? What does it look like? And the shipping community and the shipping industry has understood it greatly. They have made that change and have the millions and billions of dollars to prove it. But what happens to the other business owners, the authors, the creatives? We have to make sure that we're ready with that space too as well. So that's kind of what's on forefront right now for me, is to really make sure that not only we collaborate and connect, but that we also are able, there's enough 8+ billion people on the planet still, there's enough business for us all. So let's make it happen.
Right. Well, I'm a hush. This is my last question. I ain't gonna say nothing else. I promise, Gloria, I ain't gonna say nothing else.
You keep cutting me off. I'm just messing with you.
We gotta go.
You're so excited.
This is the last question. I don't get to talk to Miss Julia that much.
I know. I'm like, this is your opportunity to pick my brain. Come on, this is your opportunity.
I ain't gonna ask no questions. And this is the only question I'm gonna ask. Will you please make that In Love available on YouTube? I mean, iTunes and
I thought it was. Hold on, I'll check and see.
Yeah, I didn't see it. Last time I checked, I didn't see it.
Okay, let me make sure it's not on Spotify, but I'll let you know. I'll send you
someone. Okay, I'm a all right, Gloria, go.
I'll be happy to send it to you. I have no problem at all. And let you see it though as well. I'm sorry, Miss Gloria, what was your question?
No, you can unmute your mic, Kyra. It's okay, Kyrie. Question he gonna ask Miss Julia. Hold on. I just wanted to just say, I just wanted to say thank you. Unmute your mic so we can hear that laugh.
He's silly.
Okay. So no, I just wanted to give a shout out to Stephanie Bean. I know she's on here. She is so supportive of me, Jocelyn, everybody. And so, Stephanie, I just wanted to say thank you very much for supporting Children's Island. Thank you for supporting me because she is my little coach, honey. And I just want to tell you that I greatly appreciate you so much. You are wonderful and you are amazing. And thank you. You are a big reason why we're doing what we're doing because you have motivated me. So I thank you for being very selfless so that I can be selfless and be able to do the things that I'm able to do. So I just wanted to publicly say thank you. I greatly appreciate you for all that you have done to me and how all you have done for me. And I thank God for you. So thank God and thanks Stephanie. So
Yay!
I just wanted to say that. I want to say that rightfully deserved. Miss Julia, you have been amazing. I'm so glad that I finally get a chance to meet you because Kyra has talked to me about you on several occasions. And so, you know, he always giving me stuff to do. My to-do list is ongoing.
I
So,
know it.
He always
I know it is.
work.
I know it is. I know it is. But you know, when you're ready, get your questions together and go with talkwithroyston.com and let's have a conversation.
Okay, not a problem. I thank you. I thank you for sharing, for being willing to share your wealth of knowledge with me.
Somebody shared that with me. So, you know, I feel like I do a disservice and, you know, it's disrespectful to God for all that he's blessed me to be able to do and learn not to share it. So that's part of my purpose and goal. Yeah. You know, people say, well, this one did that and that one, well, I can't worry about that one. I have to continue to move forward as the spirit leads, and then, you know, and he'll bless where he's gonna bless. What's for me is for me. What's for you is for you. Let's do this here. Let's make it happen.
So I just feel like everything that has happened thus far, even the lineup with the books that we've had up until now, has just really been very timely and on point, you know, because Kyra and I, we were in December, we were, you know, of course, Kyra was like, Gloria, I think you should. And I was like, oh boy, what are we gonna do? You should do da 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 da. And I was like, okay. And he was like, no, we need to start it now. And, you know, but, you know, I thank him very much. You know, he's been my mentor ever since I was, 18? But I thank him too. So he's amazing for me. He always had me working. I always tell people that, oh God, he always got me doing something. But I greatly appreciate him. He's amazing to me. He's a trip, but he's amazing. I love him. So thank you, Kyra. But we were just like, ah! And so then now it's just to see everything just smooth, just like everything has come together. You know, I'm so blessed, and we're so blessed for just all of the authors coming on just to, you know, sharing their gifts. So I'm just so appreciative. I'm so appreciative. So are all hearts and mind clear? Mr. Denby, please grace us with your voice and your presence. You could close us out tonight because I know you.
You want me to close out?
Because you can't. Yeah, you ready, honey? You ready?
Well, Miss Julie, the album I was looking for is that's the one I need. So put that one on there whenever you get a chance. All right, I'm a hush. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for coming out tonight and listening to Miss Julia Royston. She has so many other books, y'all. Y'all just go check her out. bkroystonpublishing.com. Talk with Julie. What was it? Talkwithroyston.com.
Talkwithroyston.com. Yes, that's my calendar.
You can find her music on
Amazon, iTunes, everywhere. Streaming.
She sang, and she got this other song called "Teach Me."
Oh yeah, that's beginning.
Oh, right. But anyway, all right, y'all. Thank y'all for coming to Children's Island, where learning is a breeze. Go ahead and close us out, Gloria. Shut that thing off so we can talk. Turn it off. Go and turn that live off. Turn that live off.
You won't ever stop bossing. Never.
Turn that live off.